Hello and welcome to Expert Talks. I'm Rachel Jones for Kalkine Media. Now, there are many ways to get involved in cryptocurrency, from investing to basic use of tokens. A popular method is day trading, which is part of a $7 trillion a day forex market. An exchange that deals in just that market is the Galileo Exchange. Galileo is a unique exchange that gamifies trading, competing with the likes of other gaming institutions such as casinos. George Muchnicki is the founder of Candlebet, the company that created Galileo Exchange, and he's joining us now. Welcome, George.
Good day, Rachel. Thank you very much for having me on your show.
Very interested to chat to you today. Now, firstly, could you give us a quick synopsis on what Galileo Exchange is?
Absolutely. So look, I'll start off and tell you from the start that I'm actually a medical graduate, so I work in cancer genetics. And this project started with a friend and I looking for ways to actually beat the casinos and beat the trading platforms. And we found it extremely difficult because these platforms have a house edge. And in the process of developing novel games and novel approaches to trading and gaming, we developed our own version of casino games, and we've gamified trading. And the big story is that we've created a no house edge platform. So it's a true 50-50, and if you were to look at it from a casino perspective, no house edge. And so the idea is to grow a community rather than create a business that preys on its customers.
That's fascinating. So, George, who is Galileo Exchange for?
The Galileo Exchange targets three main audiences. The first are the casino audience, the traditional casino audience. So as an example, the Western casino games which are very popular are roulette. Eastern casino games that are very popular are baccarat. We've also gamified trading. So we create a platform that is a hybrid. It combines real asset prices together with randomness. So we have gamified trading, and we've created a trading version of gaming, if that makes sense.
Now, I believe that Galileo uses something called dynamically tethered indexes, or DTIs. Could you tell us more about what they are and how they work?
Well, I'll start off by saying what the competition is. So the competition for TDIs is leverage, and leverage is the big enemy of the day trader. What we've done is we've gone for the most random commodity on earth, which happens to be space noise, as strange as it sounds, and we've taken space noise and we've combined it with actual assets such as Bitcoin, gold, oil, the NASDAQ, so equities, commodities, currencies, and cryptocurrencies. As a result, we've created a product that has a lot of pip action. There's a lot of movement and a lot of activity, and for the day trader, it means more trading setups. For the gambler, for the casino person, it means new tools and new indicators which were never previously available for the casino industry. And now these people can turn an art into a science, because using these tools and charts, you can create strategies, you can use backtesting computers, you can use auto traders, and we have all of these facilities on our platforms. In other words, we do as much as we can to create a level playing field and a way for people to organize their strategies and collect data from previous events to give them some idea of trends. Now, just remember, gaming is gaming, the odds are the odds. What we're trying to do is make it more interesting, more organized, and a little bit more scientific, if there is such a thing in gaming.
So I believe the Galileo Exchange's trading component is engineered to return 100% of wagered funds back to the users. Can you tell me how that works exactly?
Well, the big question is from people is, how do you survive? And the answer is, we survive from community. And what we do is, I'll use roulette as an example. We remove the zero from roulette. So there's no house edge. If the ball lands on a black, you get 100% back if you bet black. If it lands on red, you get 100% back if you bet red. And there's no zero or double zero to undermine that event. So what we do is, wherever possible, we take away the spreads and the commissions.
And now if we take a look at the Gelt token, what can you tell me about that?
Well, the Gelt token is the key to being able to offer a level playing field. And what it is, it's identical to what happens when you go into, let's say, a casino, where you'll hand over some money and you'll get some chips. Those chips, or in our case tokens, are called the Gelts. They are a cryptocurrency. They are a centralized cryptocurrency, and they are built on the Binance Smart Chain. What that means is that essentially to buy the Gelts, you have to use BNB tokens. These BNB tokens are kept in a liquidity pool, and they're never touched. They're there available for the redraw when someone wants to exit the Gelt strategy. Our liquidity is held in cold wallets, and we create as safe an environment as we can to make sure that the funds are safe from hackers and the such.
And as we know, the crypto market has captured the imagination of many people across the world. Are there any new geographies that Galileo Exchange is looking to enter in the near term?
Well, certainly by operating on the crypto-based platform, it allows us to operate in a whole vast array of jurisdictions. An area that we're looking to move into are skill-based games, and one of these areas is the Indian continent. We're currently in discussions with groups about developing our own unique proprietary versions of poker, and hopefully we'll have some exciting news about strategic partnerships and more concrete dates early in the year. So currently our big focus is on our tournaments, and these are roughly held every 2 weeks, and in some cases the top performers have returned incredible results, profits in the vicinity, are you ready for this, 19,000. So what we're actually doing is we're creating a very robust play to earn ecosystem, and what we're saying to people is, gaming and trading, these are complex matters, and there are people who do it better than other people. By having these tournaments, we're attracting that. Shortly you'll be able to either copy trade or copy gain. In other words, rather than spending your time in front of the screen, you'll be able to find the person who might have the best chance of getting a fantastic outcome, and it'll be the start of a professional type of an ecosystem where we hope to have world championships and the such, and the non-professional or the part-time or the hobby gamer or trader can just find someone who's outstanding and put a few Gelts or a few dollars on them, and hopefully benefit from a 19,000% return. But of course, all gaming has its risks.
Well, it definitely sounds potentially very rewarding. Thanks so much for the insight there today, George.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you. And that was George Muchnicki, founder of Candlebet. That's the company that created the Galileo Exchange. And if you missed any part of that chat, you can catch the full interview on our YouTube channel, Kalkine Media. So make sure to subscribe. I'm Rachel, reminding you to stay apprised and invest wise with Kalkine.